Alright, let's talk zip ties. And here's the problem. They all look the same, but they are not the same. So with zip ties, you get different materials, different heat ranges, different chemical resistances, and visually, pretty much zero clues to what you're looking at. This one on the left is PA6. This one on the right, PA12. The PA12 is vastly superior to the PA6. It's just that simple. If you have something in an engine bay, engine harness running along a frame rail, something like that, PA12 is what you're going to use. Something inside a car, as long as you're buying UV stabilized PA6, you're in pretty good shape. The PA just stands for polyamide, not to be confused with polyimide, which is a completely different material. Here's a good example of a properly marked package for PA6 or nylon 6. As you can see, it tells you right there, it's nylon 6. Tells you the length, the width, the strength, holds 50 pounds, that's plenty. Here you can see that it's flame rating. Tells you the temperature. I mean, this is what you want to see. It's not an endorsement directly for this company, although I'm sure these are fantastic. As you can see, all the pertinent information is on the label. It's super easy to figure out what you're buying. Nylon 12. These ones are 14 inches long. They also hold 50 pounds. Shows your operating temperatures, installation temperature, you know, all this stuff. Like I said, if what you're buying doesn't tell you all this information, don't buy it. I don't know if this will work on camera, but when you bend PA6 or nylon 6, do you see the white discoloration that occurs? And here's PA12, bent the same way. Notice how it doesn't really discolor. It will pretty much just go right back to how it was, with little to no effort. This is why the material is much better. So where do these crazy colored zip ties come in, like ever? Like, obviously, aesthetically, they're unpleasing to use in an actual build that you want to look nice. To be able to just bundle things together, hold things still, sometimes you need multiple hands, right? And this kind of stuff is fantastic. It's super cheap, it's fast. Use it temporarily, then cut it and throw it away. And next you have stainless steel ties, and I find that I don't use them very often. These are better for things like wraps on headers and downpipes. But if you absolutely needed something that resists pretty much all heat, you can always use these. They're extremely cheap. They're cheaper than some nylon 12 zip ties, actually. So you just have to be careful with these cutting into things. They need a little more cushion or padding or whatever when you're using them. But they're pretty straightforward, same kind of deal. You just push them through, they get stuck. You can see the little locking tang down in there.